Hello, a day with Caleb. We are back at Rescue Mission, the trees blocking it bargain center. Last time, they had that sale, was it 4 for $2? 4 for $1? 4 for $2? Anyway, last time we were here, they changed back to, price per item, which wasn't, it would be $2, $3, $4. So let's see if that has changed and if they've gotten anything else in. Just diving right into the movies. A lot of VHS, a ton of DVDs here, a wide variety of stuff. Went and looked these up for eBay, nothing to write home about. Went to the toy section. Normally I don't film the toy section, so I thought I would give y'all a little snippet of what's selling over here. And I was looking for WandaVision. You think I can find any? For $6. That seems like a lot. Got a tall Spider-Man puzzle, and seen it Harry Potter, which was pretty cool. That was Rescue Mission. Picked up 2 items. We'll take a look at the pickups corner. First, we go to the Old Sam's Goodwill. Lot of selection here at the Old Sam's. Trying a new thing here where I kind of do a live pull where I look and see if I need something. I will get that, but another version you'll see later. Funny Farm, a classic movie, classic Chevy Chase. Let me know if you kind of like this kind of deal where I do a live pull. Sometimes I won't find anything, but sometimes I'll find pretty cool. That Vista 6 Cents special edition is cool. That's a Western that I pulled to look up. Again, I've been noticing a lot of VHS lately. Garden State, I do have that on DVD. A lot of VHS you see here. American Psycho 2, have already. Santa Claus, What About Bob? That's a underrated movie. Titanic, I already have that. Just some common stuff here. Nothing that's blowing me away, but there are a few gems hidden. The Ace Ventura, I wasn't sure if I needed that on VHS. Then a couple Blu-rays mixed in. Max Keeble, this is cool, I already have, but my cousin JD was background for that. Some Tony Jaa, I have that face-off Blu-ray. Then we're going to dive in and go through those. Some creepy dolls. Hang on, everybody. We're going to find some shade. I've picked up a few things at the Old Sam's Goodwill. I always park over here because you're not bothered by shoppers or noise. There was construction. Now it seems like they're postponing that. But let's park and do pickups. Hopefully the air's not too loud. This is obviously not my normal Honda little car that I drive. This is a car where we're not really borrowing it, I guess. We had to take a friend to the airport, so anytime we do that, we keep their vehicle. Usually we pick them up too, but this time we're running the election that day, so we'll drop his car off. But while he's away, we use the vehicle. But anyway, at Rescue Mission, their prices are still the normal, back to the normal thing they have, where it's different sporadic prices, and they do VHS weird too. I don't like it, but we did have a good run there of 4 for, I think it was 4 for $1 or 4 for $2. 4 for $2. We had a good solid run there, good stretch. But they do VHS $2 or $3, which, you know, nobody is usually paying $2 to $3. I put, you know, 4 or 5 back just because that, for example, the Last Chance Goodwill just decreased their price in VHS from 25 cents to 10 cents because nobody besides me and Josh here in Macon collect VHS. At least that's the way it seems, you know. Unless they're reselling, there's been a recent VHS boom where prices are skyrocketing for the late end of the run VHS 0506, some 04, but mostly 2005 to 2006, right when DVD was, or VHS was done. DVD had been around, I guess, for what, 4 or 5 years? When was DVD first launched? 2000? No, anybody know the first ever produced DVD? It was in 1999. It's one of my variation collections on the shelf there, so that should give you some clue. DVD had been around, but these are so rare because they're the last of their kind, VHS. Especially, I think the last VHS produced was A History of Violence. That goes for crazy money. Then you got the Cars VHS, which was a Disney Club exclusive on VHS. That goes for crazy money. Horror from like the 80s, not really 90s, 70s, 80s, the old school horror. Some of that never made it to DVD, so that is rare. So a lot of people probably, if they get VHS, are resellers. But I do that as well. I found that crazy $200 Homeward Bound TV movie. Still can't believe that. So I do resell VHS when I can. You know, I'm not going to grab every VHS. Some are only worth 8 to 12. I want to be in the 20 and beyond club. But I did pay the $2. I had some change that I wanted to use. So I guess free, if you think about it that way. I wanted to have this on VHS. The first Tomb Raider. I do have it in a double feature DVD set, and I do have the first one on Blu-ray, so I didn't even think about that. That's my 3 format collection. Then this I'll watch. It goes for a little bit online, 10 to 15, but I'll probably keep it, because on the back it says, look for Britney Spears and her first major motion pictures release, Crossroads. So that's pretty cool. Then here, the main Goodwill, we got some VHS. They charge $1 here for VHS. We have The Terminal, which I do have on DVD and Blu-ray. I actually have a cool 3-disc special edition DVD set, which comes with the film. I think in both full screen and widescreen. It has a bonus disc with a bunch of bonus features, and it has the CD of the soundtrack, and this is a fantastic soundtrack. So I got on VHS. The big selling point was this previously viewed sticker, $9.99 for Hollywood Video. I do have a DVD with Hollywood Video that I got 3 or 4 months ago, I think. But Hollywood Video, that's pretty cool. Then you can see the barcode there. The VHS. Oh, I didn't even see that. Is that real? It's, this is an old Goodwill sticker, 2/4/2008. So I know this hasn't been there since 2008. So someone got it from Hollywood Video, traded it in to Goodwill, then someone else bought it, and then traded it in again to Goodwill. The circle of life, I guess, huh? That's funny. And then this I wasn't going to get, but then I noticed that it is the exclusive video bonus edition, Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage. I do have this on Blu-ray, and I need to see. I think I have it on DVD. So I'm getting all the formats today, but I'm pretty sure I have it on DVD as well. Includes production featurettes, 0 to 60, Wild Rides, and The Big Jump. That's cool. I did see if this was worth anything, being the video bonus edition, but not really. Goes for like $5 to $8. Then we picked up a few things. Normally, I'm not a big horror guy. Y'all know that. But I have the first 2 of this, and I decided to get it. It's fairly new, I think. When was this released? 2020, I think. And that is Annabelle Comes Home. I thought I had this, but I had the first 2, or the first one on DVD, and then I got the 2-pack, which comes with Annabelle and, what's the second one? Annabelle Returns? No, that doesn't make sense. This is the third one, I know that, but I don't know. Comment down below. I'm blanking on what the second Annabelle is called. Anyway, this completes the trilogy. I don't have all the Conjuring films either. I don't know if I want to. And then in that universe, I don't have any of the Nun films. She scares me too much. Annabelle is a little scary. I mean, we used to, our aunt had these like porcelain dolls, and if the lights were out, it was I don't like dolls like when it's pitch black. So a little scary, not as bad as the Nun. This looks kind of scary though. It has the little clapper monkey. What's that Stephen King movie with the clapping monkey? Is that The Monkey? I'm blanking all day today. And then last but not least, we have the Monday Night War. Raw is War versus WCW Monday Nitro. And this is different from the Monday Night War Volume 1, Shots Fired. And then there was a Volume 2. This is separate from that. This was 2003. I think the Monday Night War Volume 1 and 2 were like 2012, 2015. But according to Google, this is a completely different documentary. You can see there Eric Bischoff, Vince McMahon. Eric Bischoff did a convention that I was going to go to, but then something happened. Maybe it was too far or something. We didn't end up going. I was going to get my photo of the Outsiders, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. I got Kevin Nash to sign it. I got Scott Hall, I think a year or so before he passed. Never got Hulk. Hulk Hogan was just crazy expensive. He would do signings at his beach shop. Was in Florida. Is it Myrtle Beach he was close to? I forget. It's right by the Titanic Museum, which I did go to. I'm trying to go to all the Titanic museums. But he would charge, I forget, like 200, 150. I think even if you had a personal item. So I never did it, and then obviously he passed recently. So I think what I'll do is hopefully one day I can get a signed card of Hulk Hogan and put it in there, because I think the other two signatures are on kind of their side. But I love this. At our church growing up, that we were in the Monday Night Wars. There was a big group that was all WWF, WWE, with the new era, new attitude era. But then some of us, like me and Josh, were all about WCW. They had my favorite wrestler, Sting. Obviously, now watching WWE, I have huge respect for Undertaker. He's my second favorite. But WCW had the NWO, probably the greatest storyline in the history of wrestling. That might be a hot take, I don't know. But to get people from WWE, while their contract had just expired and nobody knew that they were done yet. You know, this is kind of before the big social media boom. But they came over as outsiders to break in to WCW, and then the great American hero Hulk Hogan does a heel turn and becomes bad. Nobody saw that coming. And then they did DDP is another wrestler I really enjoy. Him and Karl Malone took on Hulk Hogan and Rodman in the NBA while the NBA Finals was going on. Bulls versus Utah Jazz. It was a big thing. WCW, Rodman, Raven and the Flock, they were a cool group. You had all these interesting people. WWE. The only match I watched while WCW was kicking WWE's butt was Undertaker versus Mankind, where he falls off the ring. Incredible match. I faked being sick to get home to watch it. Because we spent the night with a school friend, and they didn't watch TV. So you could watch TV, but they had it like a 8 p.m. curfew or something. And our parents, we had a curfew to come in, like at a certain point. And obviously we couldn't stay up all night, but we weren't going to bed at 8 p.m. So I was staring there at the ceiling like, what am I doing here? So, and I was feeling a little sick, it wasn't like a total lie. And I was feeling homesick, and I wasn't feeling the vibe there. We never returned back to his house. But anyway, we watched that fight. Incredible match between Undertaker and Mankind. Mankind probably still has injuries he's nursing from that fight. But anyway, such a cool documentary. Were you WWE or WCW during the war? Comment that down below. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, too sweet for life. Keep collecting.